Did you know that you can take a photo of a quality magazine level by yourself, of yourself? First of all, usually you want to have a transition of light in your face, like you are seeing here in my face now. The light is coming from this place. It's a soft box, big like this, but it's transitioning my face. It's enough close, so you can really tell that the lighting is in my right side is more than on the left side. It depends on the location that you are. Of course, you need to use different kind of soft boxes or umbrellas, the size. I mean, you know, to lit everything. And if you are doing a wool figure or you are just doing a portrait of the face, of course, the light needs to change. The distance is very important. What you need is the following. Of course, a camera with lens is normal, or even a mobile. Usually, of course, it's better a reflex because the quality is better still. You will need a tripod because if you are alone, there is no other way to hold the camera in position. You will need, if you don't have autofocus, maybe mostly on mobiles they have autofocus that can measure very good, but if you have, for example, like me, I have now an old reflex, you will need to adjust your focus manually or to find a transmitter that allows you to focus, to track the focus. You will need, of course, as we said just now, the softbox and one background that in this case is white because it's my room, or if you have a paper or something, you can make it a different color, doesn't matter. The distance of the light, you have to position yourself close to the light and work with edges. This is very important. The edges of the lights are very important. Don't have to position the light frontal, okay? Nothing else is needed. That, of course, take care of yourself to brush your hair or clean your face. Don't look very tired. Try to be good, to have personality in a photo. And this is it. Let's start and check out how it goes, how it went to me. Okay, here we have it. This is the photo that I shot, that I chosen, and I already worked, but I want to start again to do it with you. So first of all, as you see, is a normal photo. It's nothing special. What you can see is a bit orange. I didn't put the white balance. I didn't actually. I put it, but I put it with flash, and I was using a flash. But anyway, it became too orange. What we do here is just color correct this image like this in a camera raw, taking the tool here. It's a little bit too cold to me. Of course, the correct way is the way where you have the instrument and you photograph to do the white balance yourself. But it's okay. This is just an experiment, nothing professional to do. So let's see what we can do with this photo. I like it a little bit more contrasty. Follow me what I'm doing here, and let's see it in a while. I don't want to get you bored to everything that I do, so I will just get back to you in a while. And for now, let's see how to crop, because everything is important. It's the way how you crop the photo, it's the way how you see the photo, the background, everything. And you can actually do everything with a photo. Here is the flash is 100%. I cannot be like that. It has to be around 35, 36 is okay to fix this little thing. And you don't see. I don't want to clean as a beauty. I'm not 20 anymore. I want I want that, see that my skin is not really skin of a teenager. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. We can do, okay, more or less this is how the face look at the beginning. It's too bright for me. You know, the Photoshop is a tool. I always say this. Is a tool, and you need to use it in your own way, and nobody can tell you how to have taste for something, because it's your own. And even if you know the technique of everything, the way you work on the photos is subjective. Somebody likes something, somebody likes something else. One thing technical that I want to say is that you see I clean a little bit the background. I like the little gray, but I want to punch, because you know I was close to the light, so the background here looks a little bit not that good gray that you like. It's a little bit dead gray. So what we can do, like this, we just pump the brightness, okay? Like this, maybe is, you see the face is too much, but no problem. We are going to mask. We are going to mask. Let's take a brush, big enough, and we will brush this way, only the face. Also the clothes is too bright now. Okay. What you have to do here, when you start to work with levels or with curves, that your contrast will be more contrast, is the fact that you need to reduce a little bit the saturation, because when you start to work with contrast, saturation will be bigger, and sometimes it's too much. So if you start to contrast your image, that's the way to do it. Now slowly here. I actually have already done this photo. I'm not going to do it from beginning. So for you, I don't want to bother you with all the process. Then if you like to see all the process that I do, please tell me. I can do a tutorial about this. Now, for example, I reduce a little bit the opacity of this layer, because I don't want the background to be so bright as you can see. I was before. I want a bit brighter, but not so much. See? I mask the face, so the face each time stay, also the clothing. And now I can play a little bit with curves. I want to reduce a little, maybe not too much. I want to not reduce. I want to contrast a little the image. But this way, for me, it's too much. So what do we do here? Like before, we paint back with around 35%. And let's see. And there is no. I'm not going to have an exact. When I work on my photos, I never have the exact measure of things. I just go with the visual. Once you have your visual, that is the most important thing. It's not the histograms, it's not the graphics, it's not the rules. It's about you. It's about what you really like. That's the most important thing for a photographer. the taste. There is many things to do with this photo. You see I brushed a little. See, before was like this. Maybe can be also a little bit less. Maybe let's bring it to 74. I want to bring also separately now the brightness back a little. We're going back. Okay, like this. Now, one thing that I like to do with the Photoshop is to what happened? No, sorry. What I like to do with Photoshop usually, and I see that a lot of professional photographers does, is to make it dirty. That's the thing. To put noise. Let's put noise. Let's see. Noise. Fluidifica here. Now we can grab. No, not this way. Sorry. Make a bigger brush. No, this is too big. Like this. Okay. Let's see if it's going better. They look a little bit better this way. I don't want to change. Okay. I usually don't do these things. I do just for a tutorial purpose. And then I press OK when I like. I don't want to change. I can do many things with this filter here, but yeah, look at the difference now. Before, see, look at the hair. See, they have more volume. Okay, it's not super accurate. It's okay. Brightness, I still see it too bright for my taste. So I'm going to brighten down more. And one thing that I want to do after I flatten again the levels is to copy the background and here ombre luci, light shadows, is something that is very useful. This is what it does. In this it pull up the highlights, pull down the highlights, and pull down. Sorry, I get lost. It pull down the highlights and pull up the shadows. This, of course, is too much. Let's see if we have it like this. Too much. Let's see before and after. Yeah, definitely too much. So what we do here is just a little of this. Yes, let's just a touch. 28%. Okay, I will publish. There is much more to go, but I already did this photo. This was a purpose for you to see. I will leave you a link where you can download the images, this raw file, and see what you can do. I will let you download the final image that I did and the raw file if you want to try to achieve the same thing or even something else. Remember that the final image of a photographer is a mix between all the process that is between the shooting and even before, with thinking about what you want to achieve, and after with the post-processing. It doesn't stop during the shooting. There is no photographer that have the perfect shot in camera. As before, even they use the chemicals on the negatives to have some effects. And that's why before were very important the printers, because they have their own style. They could add more to the photos. Thank you very much. I'll see you next. If you like, please subscribe, put a like. I will appreciate it a lot. Bye bye.